everybody, up next we're working on the U-joints and the axles that are absolutely toast. So we'll start by taking the tire off here, and then once that's off we'll go from there and we'll get the rotor off, caliper off, and then we'll see how bad things are under here. But we're going to take off the hub, which is a couple bolts around the back side here we got to get to, and then once that's off, then we should be able to pull this half shaft or axle or whatever out and take it to a place that will replace it for me. Alright, we're going to start just by taking off the caliper. There's one here that will disconnect the caliper from the knuckle, and then we'll probably have to pull pads out. The pads are in surprisingly good shape, so that makes you think all of the bad braking problems are in the back. Also, we've got this really cool feature here. This is what we call a stay bar disconnect. It's when the stabilizer bar is completely disconnected by because it's got a missing part. So we'll see if we can get that replaced too. Alright, so up next we have a little retaining cotter pin here. Let's take this guy off. Hub nut. Hopefully get that out without too much trouble. Then we've got these big bolts here. Sorry, here and here. That will, and there's one on the front that will ideally release our hub, which I'm very doubtful of, but we're gonna cross our fingers anyway and see what happens. So as you can see, it went okay. We got all the bolts out. On this side, no problem. The nuts, everything's off of there. Other side, we got 2.5 bolts off. So we got 1, 2, and then our half are in here. So we are gonna go get the hub puller. This is out of the threaded portion, so it should just slide out. But we'll get a hub puller because we've figured out with a hammer and a pry bar, this guy's not coming off after 300-something thousand miles. So we'll get that out, pull the axles out next. Alright, as you can see, we got the hubs out. It did take some extraordinary effort. Like you saw, we had to use the puller in addition to the air hammer, and remarkably got that side out and the other side with the broken off bolt. So all clear here, and next we get to mess with trying to get this bolt out of here. And we probably could try to get the dust shield off too, but they're one piece for now, I guess. So might weld ahead to that and see if we can get it to come off that way. Okay, so I had a few minutes today after getting these guys back and slid them back into the front axle. When you do that, you just carefully slide them in. You want to make sure that the teeth aren't really riding on the axle the whole way in. You just want to try to go parallel and hold it up as best you can, and then once it gets in, don't force it, just slowly rotate it around until you feel it click into place, and then your axle shafts are back in. But you might be able to see our new U-joints in there, nice and fancy. Same on the other side as well. Over here, same thing, nice fresh U-joints in here, which are not all nasty and rattly. I did just give these a quick wire brush and coat of black because pretty much everything that I'm going to touch in here, I'm going to try to make it look a little nicer. So Also, I've got anti-seize all around the inside here for the hub, so if we do ever have to take that out again, or if someone else does, it won't be as awful. This side did need a new hub, so we did get that from I think AutoZone. So that's coming. We're gonna put these guys back on, and then once that's on, we're gonna do steering. You can see this boot here is it's just about toast, so it didn't do anything for us. Not keeping any grease in there for sure. Our stay bar link, lack of a link, is getting replaced next, and then we'll probably just do all the little joints along here and maybe that shock. So we're gonna price out, see what's cheapest to get the whole thing individually, or just get the little tie rod ends and spend hours replacing them. All right, we are ready to put our new hubs back in. So we got our new guy here, little AutoZone hub. We got our dust shield that we're gonna put back on the right side. I gave it a quick spritz of black, but it's just gonna rust again because it was right next to the brake. So we'll get the one on the other side there too. This side I got new fasteners for. They were out, so I only got 3. So 3 go on this side, and we'll reuse 3 for the other side. We're gonna put anti-seize on these on the ends so that they come out easier if anyone ever has to replace them. Same for the other side. And these are pretty straightforward. You just plug and play. So watch, enjoy. Okay, so my brilliant idea to reuse my hubs was not so brilliant. I picked it up and it was wobbling left to right and in and out, so probably time for a new one on this side too. So that cost a little more money than I was hoping to spend, but it is what it is. So we got some new ones. We're gonna put those on next. Alright, our new hubs, new joints are back on, and normally this is the point where I put the brakes and calipers and it's everything back together. However, we need to address the steering, so I'm going to get into taking that apart next.